this. Hello everyone, my name is Angel and today I want to be talking... Okay, screw this. Today I'm going to be talking about Steven Universe, the episode Reunited, and I'm going to be talking, saying my thoughts about my reactions. I can't say it right now. Today I'm going to be talking about Steven Universe, episode Reunited, and explain my thoughts about it. But I do want to give a quick heads up, spoilers, obviously. If you haven't seen it, be sure to watch it until you see the episode, and then come back here and see the video. But if you have never seen Steven Universe before, then good luck with that. So now I'm going to be explaining it. I'm going to be explaining it step by step to make sure I don't miss out on anything. I'm going to be like doing a little bit of a skip, pause every now and then to make sure what it is, step by step. Right. The first part of the episode, Reunited, is a song. It all starts with a song. It's something about world sports. Not world sports. More specifically, being Diamond, faking her death, and then it goes on to living as world sports, which if you haven't seen the episode, a pale rose, that's the one. Then that explains, it confirms that Rose Quartz was actually being Diamond, and Rebecca knew that from the very beginning. She just waiting for the hype to build up. It's like the answer is already there, but it hasn't been revealed to us yet until that episode, which is pretty much what it is. Now he wanted to ask, he got some questions about certain things, about Pink Diamond and the home world, about what's gonna happen to Earth and all that. But because this is because there's something a huge event going on, he just can't focus on that. Right now at then he had to focus on love because it's a Ruby and Sapphire wedding. Oh my gosh. Get rid of the message. Anyway, it's Ruby and Sapphire wedding. Ruby and Sapphire's wedding. Our fan dream has come true. So yeah, they could be thinking about other things, but they just don't want to at that moment. They just don't want to. They just want to focus on love and the wedding, and the love and the flowers. It's all very romantic. It's all very, very nice. All I'm gonna think about right now is how hard will they pull it off in the UK. Because in case you haven't noticed, or some, I think it's on UK or something, or in Australia. I might be wrong about it. But there's some kind of there's some kind of law where some shows, the shows won't allow this whole gay and lesbian thing going on. And I think in some of the episodes they made Ruby a male. They got a little mustache with Ruby. And now I find it hard to imagine that Ruby not only wearing a mustache but also wearing a dress. Has like a little man dress going on. That would be very, very interesting. Add add something new to the wedding. Well, now that I think about it, as if using the Garnet would be like both genders on ones. I mean, technically, gems don't have genders. Gems don't have genders at all, but just still, at the thought of it. And so here comes the wedding dance, the wedding party after the wedding and all that. It's also nice. Jamie and Dewey were dancing together in sand, out of pure sadness, because Jamie could not be with Garnet and the mayor, and Bill Dewey could not be the mayor anymore. I'm so used to calling him Mayor Dewey because that's how we used to remember him. Mayor Dewey. Now we have a Mayor Nanafoy. That's how you say it? And it's also nice. It's lovely. There's Ronaldo talking to Bismuth about some super cool armor. and then Garner tossing the flowers up in the air, giving no chance to the ladies at all who are single. Oh my gosh! Until eventually it just lands on Bismuth. I wonder what that mean. Will Bismuth be next to get married? If so, with who? So anyways, it's also nice. People are cheering, celebrating. Almost everyone is here, aside from Lapis and Lars. We're just not here at the moment. I saw that Lars is gonna make it back to Earth during or before the wedding and all that. But no, someone else came. Someone else came after the wedding, during the party. The party crashers, the diamonds. No, yeah, the diamonds. The diamonds are here. We see the giant floating orb in the sky. But I might be wrong. It wasn't just a diamond. There were 2 diamonds, yellow and blue diamonds. Things are, oh my gosh. I would just like, I see it, and then I notice it. That the battle is just getting real. Like, it just got real. Piff the Magic Dragon style. Adding it to another list of the fan dreams. Like, the fandom, just like the dreams of the fans' dreams come true. First, we have the Ruby and Sapphire wedding. And then we have the Battle of the Diamonds. It's the Battle of the Diamonds. And what's even crazier is that they tried to wake up the cluster. And they did. They did it. Oh my gosh. And now like another thing that's crazy, like adding to like adding a little side story of craziness. We can actually see the cluster. No, like we can actually see the physical form of the cluster before that episode. It was in a book. It was in a book. Something. Oh my gosh! I actually have the book. I saw this one page and I see what the cluster looks like. It is crazy. I mean, sort of is crazy because like when you see it, because when you see it from the book, comparing it to the episode, it's different, but it's still crazy. Where is it? Where is it? Let me show you. Where is the book? Where? As you can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, this here is an official book made by Rebecca Sugar herself. Steven Universe, Arts and Origins. Let's begin, shall we? Here we are. Before even the very first page, there are so many drawings of Steven Universe characters. As you can see right here, this was my favorite. This is my second favorite because it looks cool. Let's see what we have here. We have the origins, the first animations, the arts and stuff, the first comics, the plot sketch, the first pilot. Let's see, plot episode, the plot development, the city government, the city and Lars, the Garnet, the Steven, the Cruzine, the human, the button, the props, and the facts. Let's see. Oh no, wait, hold on. Give me a moment. Adding to the sidelines of craziness. Adding to the sidelines of craziness. I actually like this one. This page of the 2 pages of Lapis Lazuli. It's just like. I just couldn't help myself. Lapis Lazuli is like my most favorite character of the whole show. I just really like it for many reasons. Maybe we can make an episode out of it. So here we have a page, this page of the cluster. Oh my gosh. I want to show you. I just want to make a surprise. Let me try this again. Here we have page, the 2-page of the cluster. As you can see it, comparing to this whole thing, this whole form, was the Hills of Beach City. It is bigger than the diamonds. It's a lot bigger than the diamonds. And another page, we can see Steven witnessing this horrific eruption of the cluster just bursting from the ground. And there's even a box with it saying, quote, "The concept of the cluster arose from the writers' meeting discussion and drawing and became a pivotal pilot point of the series. Opposite drawing opposite drawing by Joe Johnston Joe Johnston and above drawing by Jeff Liu. End quote. So as I said before, comparing the ones comparing to the one that we just saw in the book to the to even just the arm of the cluster in the show, it is quite different. It looks like it's just really like a whole thing of flesh, a whole arm of flesh, which kind of makes sense. It is like the force melted fusion of millions and billions of gems. So this was pretty messed up. This was another one of my favorites, this whole Lapis and Peridot just like goofy around. I couldn't help it. She is my favorite character, and there's nothing in the world that could change me that. I mean, well, before Lapis Lazuli, I had like different favorite characters. There was Garnet, and then switching on to Pearl, then switching on to Amethyst, and then Lapis first came out, switching on to Lapis, and then Jasper and Peridot came out, like switching to Peridot, then Jasper, then back and forth, then sticking on to Lapis. I don't know. So yeah, basically the cluster woke up, started erupting from the earth. The moment they see the arm coming out, it's pretty much the end of the world. And then suddenly, the hand just like bashing the diamond ship, and then next you know, the yellow arm ship just finally gets the cluster, and then the cluster's fighting back. The cluster's on the crystal gem side. It's a crystal gem, and next you know, they gather their arms together, put their knees, and it's like an arm wrestling. It's an actual arm wrestling. Who would have thought of that? And then all of a sudden, and then while these two are busy wrestling with each other, Blue Diamond comes in, confronted with the crystal gems. Demanding Rose Quartz to come over here and face the consequences. But Rose Quartz is not here, and so the crystal gems have to. I mean, I would say they have to go have a fight, but of course, Steven, being the young, strong man as he is, comes out, talk to Blue Diamond, trying to speak out the truth, which of course she wouldn't listen because, I mean, they just don't know the whole story of this whole Rose Quartz of Pink Diamond thingy. That except for Steven, he's the only one who knew about it the whole timeline. Well, pretty much like figured out the whole Pink Diamond thingy, and Blue Diamond not only she just needs some evidence. She needs like proof of like what really happened, and plus Steven needed to explain it a bit more accurately, saying that instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm Pink Diamond," even before he's told them that, "Oh, I'm Rose Quartz," it sounded like as if it just made them think that he's sounding as if he's just like making it up, like, "Hey, I'm your mom. No way, I'm your dad. I'm your brother. I'm your brother from another mother." It's just confusing. So of course Blue Diamond will attack, and then before he's just like landing with a thud, like Alexandra comes down. It just comes out. And from the moment we saw from the trailer, we thought it's gonna be like an awesome battle, fulfilling another one of the dreams come true, because there's like an animation, because like adding a craziness, adding a different side story to the craziness. There is like a fan animation where like the crystal gems, Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, and Peridot, and Steven going up against Yellow Diamond, and then they end up fusing into Alexandrite for this Yellow Diamond. They battle out, and it's freaking epic. And I really kind of hope for that to come true. But in the episode, Blue Diamond should like summon this blue aura. The next you know, the Alexandra falls apart, which is like kind of like a disappointment. It's like it put like too much high expectation into that one moment, and it just collapsed. Just we all have our hyped up for Alexandrite, and she just collapsed just like that. And then next thing you know, Garnet confronts him. She's not afraid of Blue Diamond anymore. She confirms of who she was. She is that the permanent fusion from 5,000 years ago. And of course, they're just like crying of the Blue Diamond's aura. They're like basically weak at that point. And then she's like clinging out to her feet, but when it's actually just a distraction. And I don't know how to say this. A miracle has happened at that moment. Blue Diamond looks up in the sky. She sees Lapis Lazuli like an angel in the sky. She just comes out to save the crystal gems with the freaking barn and the water bubble and slams it down on her. Like, oh my gosh. You wouldn't believe it, cause when I saw it, when I first saw it, I nearly screamed out of excitement. Because of course I'm living with some people. I just don't want to freak them out. But still, I was very exciting. She finally came back. Plus she slammed the bar on her, which is like I was like, bruh. Cringe. I was like pumping my fist in the side, do a little cry kick, like pumping my kicks, like yes, that's what I'm talking about, right there. And then eventually after that, adding a different, yet another side story to that craziness as well. I saw a reaction of I saw the round table's reaction to it, and also Rocks. He is losing it. He just, I just love his reaction because that's how I feel. That's how I feel as well. I just want to jump off the walls, like bounce off the walls, the excitement, like she's back, she's finally come back, and this time, by the looks in her face, she just want to fight as a crystal gem. She is not afraid of the diamonds anymore. And so here's Lapis, confirming herself, basically as a crystal gem, saying that, oh, if I'm gonna be punished as a crystal gem, then I might as well fight as one. But to me, it's like 75% sure that maybe she is a crystal gem. 75%, she might still have some problems to deal with, but eventually she'll I wouldn't say fix herself, but like she'll make herself better than who she used to be. And then Blue Diamond coming out of the ground again. She's just coming out there again, using her blue aura again, but it affected very little to Lapis Lazuli because she knows the pain she's been through. And not only that, she felt worse. She has felt worse. She only a little tear comes out like, girl, please, I've had worse. I was trapped in the mirror for about 5,000 years. Finally got out, went back to homeworld, but wait, I've been in prison and got back here on Earth. Imprisoned again, and finally got out of there. I was imprisoned myself with Jasper at the bottom of the ocean for a few months as Malachite. Finally got out of there, thought to leave your Earth, but they realized they got nowhere else to go. Came back here, decided to live in the barn with an annoying green gem, and hereby you diamonds coming over here to Earth, and so I leave to pretty much practically destroy my own home, and I became lonely for a while. Yeah, I have been through worse. I've been through worse. I know, call me a lunatic, call me crazy, call me a weirdo. I don't care. I was just that excited. But still, she's like confirming herself with a crystal gem. Blue Diamonds comes out to fight. They come out to fight as well. The grand moment we all been waiting for. The crystal gems versus the diamonds, or more specifically, Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, Steven, Lapis, Peridot, and Bismuth. Don't forget Bismuth versus Blue Diamonds. How many does it take? Like 7 or 8 diamonds to barely take down a diamond? Not diamond. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm explaining it too fast. I'm too hyped for it. 7 gems versus 1 diamond. They barely took her down. What took her down after this whole amazing fight going on? She's only taken down by the handship. By the yellow handship that was slowly being beaten by the cluster and just like whoop it up and then whap it down. It's just like whoosh, just slam it right into her, along with the blue diamond ship, causing both of the ships to collapse and no longer function. But still, her reaction, So after the whole fight, the cluster got tired because it's like a baby. It just take form today, so of course it would get tired. It's just not used to it, and go back to his gem, probably make another bubble of itself, and then oh my gosh, it's like one of those anime. Yellow Diamond comes out and she is pissed. She is like clearly pissed off. I was like, oh, things got extra real here. Things are really smoking up. And I'm not talking about like as in flirting with someone. As if like things got on fire, kind of smoke. But the first thing the first thing Yellow Diamond took out, the first crystal gem that was taking out was Peridot. After Peridot confronting up to Yellow Diamond, she was like, "Hey, remember me? I'm the one that called you Claude." And she's like, "I don't know, and I don't know you. Well, I don't remember you, but I just don't care." Boom, you're gone. Which is just at first it sounded like a joke, like, "Oh, I don't know you," but it also confirmed that Paradise is not really the center of the attention. She may sound like the center of attention, after all, way back in the episode, like the whole barn era, the whole barn episode, she was saying like, "Oh my God, the cluster, I mean not the cluster, Yellow Diamonds come after me, they're after me, the Ruby sent to Earth to come after me and all that." And it's just on her head. She's not after Paradise at all. She's just like after the cluster, or she's just like the rubies were sent to Earth to pick up Jasper before the cluster erupts and destroy entire Earth. That's the whole thing about the rubies and such. But still, it just showed that Paradise was never the center of the attention in the first place. And I think after she gained conscious, or when she took up the form, she might take some time to think, like, okay, maybe I don't really have all the attention. Maybe I could, like, I don't know, do something, be something a little bit different, not too different, just a little bit different. The next thing you know, Steven goes up to the diamonds, trying to let them know once again, like, "Hey, I'm Pink Diamond," but Yellow Diamond, she had enough. Not only did she seize the same person, she knows that person, but she just had enough. She just sprint. She's like sprint up in there, which is faster than any giant could have done. Like take Ant-Man for example. He took a while. You see a little motion goes like whoosh, just to like kick a few things. But for Yellow Diamond, nuh-uh. She was like zoom like a fast race car. Like my God, that's muscles on her legs. For even more proof, she just like got her legs up in the air, and then I mean, sure, Steve got his shield and everything, but just like went down with the boom, just like whoosh, like God dang it! I can imagine I could compare a spider. I compare myself with Yellow Diamond and poor little Steven as a little spider. That's how it's gonna be. Just like spider, whoosh, wah, whoosh. It's crazy. So what happened to Steven? What happened to Steven? He's knocked out. He's like, "I'm out. Knocked out." And then for some reason he's in some kind of a psychic dream realm where it's just like very different. It's very hard for me to explain. But we do see all the gems standing in some kind of a statue of themselves. They're like fighting in some kind of it's like a different realm kind of thing. And to like, I want to say make things even worse, because I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like the part that really upsets me, not in a true upsetting way, but just like in like, oh no kind of way, just like the sadness kind of way. We see Lapis. She's like guns blazing metaphorically. She's like calling out to the diamonds, like, "Come on, what else you got? I've just started." And the next thing you know, she got zapped by lightning. You can hear her screaming in pain, and then poof, she gone. First Peridot, then Steve, and now Lapis. They gone. And man, I was like, no. Like man, she just said it herself. She just begun to fight. But one little zap, that's all it takes. One little zap, just like the little stick it did to Garnet, it just took Lapis out. Which for me, I find it to make a bit more of a sense, and I guess it's like the producers kind of view, since the both Lapis and Peridot had confirmed themselves with the crystal gems, they're thinking about like, well, Peridot was thinking about having a star on her uniform. And in one of the episodes, like way back then, she was just thinking to herself, "Where am I gonna put a star?" And there have been some fan comics or one fan animation that I know of. Well, comic, just one fan comic that I know of, having a star on her hair. And so instead of like having a diamond, it's like a freaking star. It's like, this is pretty crazy. I mean, it shows like it's very. I mean, I was wondering how would they put the star? Like for the lapis, I guess I could find it makes sense. Either like a star on her crop, like a star on her top, or like half top of the star over here, and then like bottom half of the star on her dress. I don't know, but either way, it's time for them. You know, in a way, they have redeemed themselves as the crystal gems, and it's time for a change, one way or another. And that way is having them poof, falls of him by yellow diamond. And so Steven tries to like talk with him in like a different realm, and having some cover, being the subconscious thought, let him know that Pink Diamond is shattered, she's rose quartz, therefore she is Steven. And this all wibbly wobbly, weirdy thingy there. That's how weird it is. That's how weird it is. I just can't say it. I just can't say the word. I just ramble for a bit. And then for sometime later after that, because it's very tough for me to explain what's going on in that realm, the diamonds finally understand of what happened to Pink Diamond, because Steven was demanding some kind of aura, his love aura, and the diamonds know the aura. The diamonds know that aura because they were shocked. You know, the first time I see them, like freaking, like whoa, that's mind blowing, and all. They realize that he is Pink Diamond. Not exactly. He'll pretty much explain in the next episode. And now, finally, we get to the last part of the scene where Steven finally wakes up. He looks at the gems. He looks at the gems and the diamonds. They're no longer fighting. Instead, they're all looking at him, to make sure if he's okay. And the diamonds, they're just like, "Oh my God, it was you the whole time, Pink, we missed you." And that's the end of the episode. That right there, like, wow, I need some water. So there ends the end of the episode, Reunited. And to me, only to me, it is amazing, it is mind blowing, it is almost exactly what the fans have been hoping for. This whole marriage of Ruby and Sapphire, the Crystal Gem versus the Diamonds, Lapidazuli coming back, and also her becoming a Crystal Gem. Pretty much. Now there have been some disappointments there's some things that I found disappointing. Not too bad. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't to the point of like, oh, I don't like that episode because of it. Nor it was like a big deal at the moment. I just don't want to make it I just don't want to think like, oh, I don't like the episode, or like, oh, that part is a huge disappointment. It's just my opinion. And to me, like, all three of them, I think there's three of them so far. 3 little disappointments I find in total 20% not good. I'm just trying to make it as if it's no big deal. Like, those disappointments are like, no big deal, It is how it is. We just can't fully be prepared of what, it just can't be prepared. Anyways, those 3 disappointments that I find, for me, are 1, Alexandra. She only comes here at the moment and then just falls apart, as I just said before. The second part, which I forgot until recently, was Connie using Rosa's sword to get that blue diamond. Oh, but no, she just caught, like, oh, you trying to attack me? I don't think so. She break that sword. Like it's a couple of toothpicks. I don't have any toothpicks, but this is pretty much the best I can find. She just break it, it's like, what now? And last and thirdly, Lapis's poofing, her deforming, and man, it hurts my heart for it. I just can't help it. That's how much that's how much I really that's how big of a fan I am for Lapis. She's like, I just feel her. She's like anguish and pain and instantly poofing. I was like, oh, my heart. Even back in the episode, Raise the Barn, when she took the barn and leaves the earth, I was like, ah, my heart. Lapis. But aside from that, that's just pretty much it. That's it. I really enjoyed that episode. I really like it, and I did see the next episode, which Steven eventually explained to the Diamonds that he's not exactly Wolf's court. He's more like himself. He has a gem, but he's also himself. Also explaining about the whole corruption of the gem thing, which I did not exactly spoil it. It just shows it in the credits. You know, like in some of the anime would be like, next time on the anime show, this guy's about to do something, but something's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? We'll tune in next time in the next episode. That kind of a thing. Hey, the season continues. Or maybe that episode was like the final episode of the season. I just couldn't keep track. I just couldn't keep track of the of how many episodes it would take to complete a season. I think the next one was like the final episode of the series. It's not the final episode. It's not the final episode. Not yet. Maybe one more season. Maybe one more season after that. I don't know. So that only leaves me with the a few questions. A few questions after that. What happened to Lapis Paradise? Where is Jasper? You know, well, where is Jasper? And another thing, how will the relationship of Steven and the Diamonds work? Will they accept him as he is, or will they still confuse him as the pink diamond that they know of? Or maybe they just won't like it. They just won't like each other. Or, and pretty much last but not least, will they ever have the I forgot the word. Will they ever have the alliance? Will they ever become allies? Will the Diamond Authority become allies with the Crystal Gems? I think pretty stoked. And yeah, this whole diamonds versus gems thing is over. And like supposedly I completely forgot what to say. Some people would think that after this whole diamond versus gems thing, it would be like the official last episode, which is really not true, because this whole episode of the because this whole era of the diamond thing, before the episode Warp Gem, where Peridot was first introduced in that very first episode, the gems are just having adventure of their own. They're just having a blast. It was back when Steven still being a bit cringy at times. Yes. So yeah, I just don't think the series would end after the gems and the diamonds would become friends and become alliance and all that. Instead, it should take us to a whole bigger area, a whole bigger galaxy. No, a whole bigger universe. An entire universe for Steven, which is kind of what it's about. The Steven universe, the world of Steven universe. No, the universe of Steven universe. I think this whole thing with the diamonds, it's just getting started. But for like most of all, I'm worried for Lapis. I just couldn't help it. She's like my most favorite character of all, because in a way, I would like to make maybe one day I would like to make a video of why she's my favorite character. I even started beginning a list to make sure if I'm not crazy or just like her for what she looks like. Because let's admit it, the gems, they look feminine. Is that the right word to say? The gems are girls. They look like girls, but they're not really girls. Woman. They look like women, but they're not women. And that is the end of the episode. That's all I have to say. I just want to cut it out before I continue rambling on. And I'm very sorry that this video is so long. It's so long. Look at it. It's like almost 35 minutes long. but I just really want to like fully explain step by step of how excited I am, how I'm disappointed I am at certain parts, and what my thought about it. How would how would it go from this and that, or what's gonna happen after the whole thing? I just really want to put it out there. I did not expect this video to go on so long. And if you're still watching at this moment, I really like to thank you. Whether if you're actually watching the video or you just like hearing to what I'm saying while you're playing little games. Yes, I hear that. I see what you're playing. Are you playing these games? Oh, cringy. But like I said, I don't want to ramble anymore. That is the official end of the episode. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching or listening to the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the my thoughts about Steven Universe. I know I did, and it took a long while. But if you enjoy it, be sure to punch the like button in the face like a boss. That's what Green Street people say. I think you gotta stop that from now on. Make a new outro. Yeah, make a new outro. So if you like the video, be sure to punch the like button, snuggle the subscribe button, share the video with your friends, and last but not least, don't forget to ring the little bell every now and then to get more videos like this every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It would really help me out a lot, but if you guys don't want to, that's okay. I got no beef. That's okay, because that's what the channel's all about. The choices that we make. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Possibly. I'm not really sure for this month because I've been doing a lot of overtime. And as you can see yesterday, I completely forgot to make a video. I mean, I did make a video, but I completely forgot to post it. That's the thing. I forgot to post a video because I was working overtime. Just, yeah, that's just how it is. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!